welcome to tonight's recap of Big Brother 16.
Well, let's begin with Donnie took a dump on the douchinators.
Yeah, it was basically 3 against 1 in that last B.O.B. competition, and Donnie still pulled it out.
He the man. So Cody and Caleb are on the block.
Ooh, scary.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, Donnie was just so grateful for that win.
But Donnie is also hurt.
It's so obvious that Christine not only tried to throw it, but tried to help the other team. And Donnie knows that.
Especially when Big Brother said, Christine, you cannot give pieces to the other team members.
Yeah.
During the competition.
So Frankie is already looking ahead to the power veto, and he's like, I gotta win this.
I gotta keep my buck fuddy safe in the house.
That's
Otherwise
right.
I'm not gonna have anyone to rub my wiener up against.
Oh, alright. So Derek is trying to smooth things over with Donnie because Donnie is safe for the week. So he's gotta cover all the bases just in case Donnie wins the next
Donnie's
HOH.
not buying it. He's not stupid.
He knows that you were involved.
He might have been born at night, but it wasn't last night.
Alright, so Derek and Frankie were chatting, and they were like, Donnie is ruining this for us.
Yes. So it's up to Frankie to win the veto and put up Victoria?
Derek is like, no, it'd be a total waste of an HOH to get rid of Victoria. What? Come on, what?
What about Zach? Never mind. Alright, so Zach and Donnie are having a little chat, and Donnie is pretty worried for Zach.
Yeah.
Because he sees what's going on. He sees.
He's got the best read of the whole house.
He does, because he spends all of his time not being included in it.
Yeah.
So he's got plenty of time
that
to
outside
observe.
view.
And he said, Zach, I'm worried for you, man. You better win this.
He's like, I hope you get picked for the POV, and I hope you win it. Because you could be in trouble if you don't.
Don't share this with anyone.
Okay.
Zach is sleeping with the enemy. He goes up to the HOH, and he's having a chat with Frankie after he kisses him. And he says, if Victoria wins the veto,
we're effed.
Yeah. And he knows that Frankie's going to have to put him up because he knows that Pig-Nosed Donut Cop ain't going up. Just
all right.
saying.
Well, let's talk about Team America. They got their new task. They have to steal and hide one special item
from everyone.
From each house guest. And then set up a neighborhood watch program for 24 hours.
24 whole hours. Is that in a row?
Yeah.
All right. So they stole Victoria's robe, and Derek put it in his pants.
Ew. I hope you're going to wash that before she gets it back.
Frankie ran off with Caleb's boots. And Donnie stole Cody's hat.
All right, so they did steal items from each house guest, but I think they just showed one of each person.
The highlights.
Well, one item that each person stole.
All right, well, it's time to pick players for the veto.
Yeah, we're going to come back to that.
Yeah, it's not done. All right, so Frankie picks Victoria.
Cody picks out Donnie.
What? And Caleb picks Christine.
Uh-oh. That means that Zach has to sit this one out. He can't even fight for the POV himself.
And on the other side of the coin, Derek is not playing. So that's one less douchinator. So it's a worst case scenario for Donnie or Victoria to win, depending on who you talk to. If you're talking to Zach...
He wants Donnie to win.
Yeah, but if you're talking to the douchinators, they don't want either to win.
Yep.
So Zach,
he's talking to Donnie. He's like, Donnie, please win this for me, please.
He's brushing his teeth with Frankie.
No. Yeah, so let's jump right into that POV. It's Zingbot!
What?
This is the moment that we all wait for every season. After all these weeks of crap, we finally get to see the house guests get zinged.
Donnie, too bad that beard is covering up your lovely face. Oh no!
Props.
It's Props Bot.
What? Zingbot is malfunctioning.
Oh no.
Yeah, so guess who shows up?
Why, Kathy Griffin.
Wow!
Hello, Frankie Frankie totally peed on his sanitary napkin.
Yeah. I got a question, though.
Okay.
If Kathy Griffin is on the D list, what list does Frankie think he's on?
He's on the negative list.
Just saying. Just saying.
So she says it's a total zingervention.
Yeah, she's gonna take over on the zings for now because Zingbot is... no.
Follow me, a-holes, into the backyard after you get dressed.
First she gives him a few zings.
Yeah.
In the kitchen.
So, Caleb, let's just cut to the chase. Amber wants you dead. There was more to it.
Sound right when it's just like that.
There was more to it. Christine, those glasses. Ugh, you look dumb instead of smart.
You're not really capturing the essence
I like
of
my
these
zings better.
You're just being mean.
Victoria.
She said that she was told that she's only supposed to be zinging people who are playing the game.
Victoria's not playing.
Victoria was like, I don't get it. I am playing. I'm still here.
And Zach, he wears pink, he cuddles with men, and he cries.
You didn't do it right!
I know.
What's pink? Cries a lot and cuddles with men.
And Frankie was totally like, me?
Yeah.
Me, Kathy? Me? The gay one?
Well, Zach was just like, for an extended period of time. So Kathy freaking seals the deal. She creeps up next to him and goes, zing, mother effer. It was amazing. It was so funny.
Zach totally crapped his pants.
She sealed the deal with that one.
All right, so the competition in the backyard is called Zingatorium.
All right.
And each of the people playing has to connect their 4 light boxes to get to the end.
Right.
And it's kind of like a little, it's like electricity water. It has like this little maze that the electricity's got to flow through, and you have to connect the cables to the correct ones or it doesn't light up.
You have to follow the little maze on the board to determine where you plug in your cables.
All your lights have to light up and all of the boxes have to be lit up.
All right, so Zingbot went away for a little tweaking.
He went to rehab.
While Kathy was narrating the competition.
It was great. Frankie and Donnie were neck and neck in the beginning.
Yeah, it was close.
It was really close.
And then Caleb started to catch up. Donnie was falling behind a little bit.
He got kind of lost on the 3rd box.
Yeah, so it came down to Caleb and Frankie.
Well, Victoria was not a contender at all.
Nor was Cody.
And Kathy let her know it. You're like a dim bulb over there. She was probably like, is that good?
Yeah.
All right, so Zingbot's all fixed. It comes busted out of rehab.
Well, you didn't say who won.
Frankie won. So we have to talk about it.
Frankie won the POV. Didn't he say, like, this is for all gays, and I did this for you, Kathy?
I think she was pretty shocked. She was just like...
Why are you touching me?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't think there was going to be any touching involved.
Exactly.
Just kidding. She did hug all of them at the beginning.
I was afraid that he was going to climb her like a tree, but she was basically like...
Yeah, then it was all air kisses after that. All right, so Zingbot came back out. He was all fixed, ready to zing!
Frankie, nice 10. Surprising when you're in your sister's shadow all the time. That wasn't it. All right.
Okay, basically he's in his sister's shadow.
And Derek is ugly. And Donnie he's not playing a good social game.
He looks like Duck Dynasty, but his social game is Suck Dynasty.
That's not true.
Yeah, he doesn't have a very good social game. But one of the craziest ones of the night was Cody.
Uh-oh, hot dog.
It's not word for word, but Zingbot was all like, Cody, you have no enemies in the house, but the only enemy you have is Christine's husband.
Tim.
Ah!
Christine died, and Cody was like, Tim.
We're just really, 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 really good friends.
Really?
Really?
Because it sure didn't look like that the other night when she was all...
That's every night.
All right. So,
What were your favorite zings? Leave them in the comments.
mine was definitely Cody's.
I'd say Cody, Zach, and Frankie.
Yeah. So, Frankie tells Caleb immediately, "Oh my god, you're coming up the block. You're totally safe. I'm using it on you." Right in front of Zach. That was so cold.
Well, at that point, Zach is like, oh, well, he's going to put up Victoria, right?
Frankie didn't say yes.
I know. So Frankie's all like, should I make a big move this week?
Come on, Frankie. Who are you kidding?
You know you were planning this all along.
Exactly.
Also, is it really a big move to take out Zach this week?
No.
All right. Well, it's time to get back to Team America.
Oh, man!
Cody realizes his blue hat is missing.
My stinky old hat's gone.
He needs to cover up that hair.
Saboteur!
Please.
Saboteur! Everyone's going nuts. Chanting saboteur.
Yeah. Other people start to realize, hey, I'm missing something too.
And at first they're accusing Victoria of being the saboteur.
It's not me!
So, of course, Officer Donut gets right in on the action and is like, let's start a neighborhood watch.
So Zach and Caleb are totally into it. They're like, yeah, let's do it. I want somebody's head on a stick.
Yeah.
So then,
everyone starts accusing Zach.
well, first, Derek freaking breaks out those
right. The
rock climbing helmets from the rock room.
Excuse me. They are patrol helmets.
It looked ridiculous.
Only the douchinators on patrol will be wearing the douchinator helmets.
Yeah, they got the lights on them.
How funny was that diary
Hilarious.
room? How funny was the diary room with all of the guys in there?
Yeah.
And they were like,
Yeah.
almost as good as me.
I know.
Right.
So then everyone is accusing Zach. They're like, you're the saboteur. Look at all these freaking shady things that you've done during this game.
What they didn't show was the pool table ball controversy.
Well, save that because if you want to know, you should be watching my spoiler
Exactly.
videos.
All right, so Frankie totally goes with this, and Derek is playing along too because this is just gonna finish the
gonna
job
seal
for
the
them.
deal.
Exactly. So Caleb and Cody come running out, and they're like, "Let's look under the garbage bag in the storage room in the can."
Yep.
Who told them to look there?
I don't know, but they found everyone's
Seems
stuff.
a little bit fishy.
Yeah, Cody runs out with just his hat, leaves everyone else's crap there. He is that person who goes to the dishwasher, takes out a fork, and doesn't empty out the rest of the dishes.
Yeah, that's him.
That's Cody.
All right, so blah blah blah, yada yada yada.
Zach is freaking out. He's like, guys, I didn't do it. I really am not. I didn't do it.
Sure. You know what? I think everybody pretty much knows that he didn't do it, but they're just using him as a scapegoat at this point.
Or an scapegoat.
Exactly. So it's time for the POV.
All right.
And Frankie's using it. You knew that. So he's like, I love you both. I want to rub my wiener on both of you equally.
All right.
Except I have a total man crush on Caleb right now.
Ooh, Cody seemed a little jealous
He
in
was
that
so
DR session.
jealous. His back is lonely. So he uses it on Caleb and takes a page out of Zach's playbook.
Oh, Frankie gives like the lamest speech. It's this rap, poem, spoken word.
Blah, blah,
not
blah. It's time for you and Julie Chen to meet. So have a seat. Really? Why didn't you use the monologue where you said that you wanted to put the baby to sleep and stab it in the heart?
Ugh. Or why didn't you tell
said.
Zach how you want to euthanize him?
Yeah, that
Okay.
probably would have been better. But Frankie got a good edit. Watch the feeds.
All right. So, guess what, guys? It looks like Zach is going home.
You think?
But guess what else? One of those jokers is coming back from the jury house tomorrow night.
Oh my God.
Leave it in the comments. Who do you want it to be?
Who do you want it to be?
I don't know. I would love to see Zach come back, but at the same time, I'm worried that he would just work With Frankie and all that again.
Yeah, he'd waste it. I'm worried about the same thing if Hayden comes back. Nicole, forget about it. And Jocasta, what planet is she on?
I don't know.
All right, so let us know. And until tomorrow, excitement quivers. Much love.
Edit.